Mount Josh Still Comics,
Oh,
DC
hello.
news of the week. A couple articles, kind of the same thing, but because some of it's casting news or pretend casting news, I guess. But
Sure.
first, we're gonna talk
Ish.
about Mike Flanagan, who's like the darling of horror right now for the series.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Like, is there
Yeah.
anyone doing better kind of?
Probably not. He's been doing very well. All of the series have been good, except I think I don't. Well, I didn't watch the last one he
I never
did. Was
watched
that
Midnight
Midnight
Club,
Club?
so
Midnight Club.
I heard it was good from a Mike Flanagan fan, but it was more young adult.
Yeah,
Okay, so Haunting of Hill House creator would absolutely love to be a part of James Gunn's DCU.
that would be
Mike
tasty.
Flanagan has spent much of his time directing horror pictures, but the filmmaker appears to be hoping for a change of pace. At an appearance at Fan Expo Canada on Saturday, Flanagan said he's a fan of DC Studios boss James Gunn on a both professional and personal level, saying he'd love to join the Gunn's new DC universe at some point in his career. I've always been a huge fan of James Gunn as a person and filmmaker, and that is a universe I would absolutely love to be a part of, Flanagan said during his Spotlight panel. Before he joins the DC Universe, however, Flanagan will be tackling a new remake of The Exorcist. The Exorcist. What is this, like remake number 8 for this movie?
I think it would be number 3. Because
How
there was the
many
first one.
Exorcist movies are there?
Oh, there's like 8 movies. There's like 8 or 9 movies.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be 7. His is the 7th.
7th. Woo. Wow. Okay. So I was okay. That's not bad.
I suppose Jason has more. So,
That's true. That's true.
reuniting with my friends at Bloomhouse, with whom we've made some fair pieces of work, only makes this more exciting. I know he's also working on Dark Tower, but no one's bought it from him yet, although he has the rights to it now. As Gunn and Safran have revealed, initial DC Studios slate for Gods and Monsters will include Superman, Raven Bold, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Swamp Thing, and The Authority. It will also include HBO Max television shows Waller, Booster Gold, Lanterns, Paradise Lost, and Creature Commandos. Also the Penguin, but it's not
Right.
technically in that universe, which starts in 2 weeks, I think, the Penguin?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we've already talked about this before, but I believe we said he should be given uh, Justice League Dark.
Yes.
That's what we
Yes.
thought, or at least Constantine or Hellblazer, or like
Something.
yeah,
For Christ's
something in the
sake,
realm
please.
of that magic
Please
horror kind of universe.
give it to us.
Like
Give
I
it
would
to
like if
us.
nothing was on the table and or if Swamp Thing didn't already have James Mangold, I would
Yeah.
say maybe him.
Definitely. Yeah. I would have to agree.
Okay, did you watch Dead Boy Detectives?
I did not, but I heard it was great.
Well, screw you because you waited too long,
Yes,
and
and now it's
Netflix
gone.
said it's not an instant smashing
It-
success. We cancel you.
Get
It was
outta
also on
here.
my list to watch. Just hadn't got around to it yet.
And now it's lower on the dive bowl.
Yeah, like I did read that this pretty much had a single arc with a couple of teases for the next season. So if you were gonna still watch it, it would be fulfilling. You'd get an
Okay.
ending.
Not
So
bad.
it's still on my list. I'll still go and watch it, but yeah. So Dead Boy Detectives has been sent to the afterlife prematurely, despite positive reviews, 92% are on Tomatoes, and strong viewership. Variety reports that Netflix Supernatural Mystery series has been canceled after a single season. The show, which is set in the same universe as The Sandman, got off to a strong start, managing to stay in the Netflix top 10 for 3 weeks after its release. It racked up just 3.1 million views in its first 3 days. Netflix defines a view as total series runtime divided by total hours, before climbing to 4.7 million. Then it dropped to just 1.8 million in week 3, before falling off the top 10. Created by Neil Gaiman, the undead duo were first introduced in the pages of The Sandman before going on to appear likes of the Books of Magic, Children's Crusade, and Doom Patrol. Yeah, so we have a quote or tweet from fans of the show. Oh, who cares? That's not going to change anything.
Okay.
This is the exact reason I canceled Netflix after the 1899 Witcher debacle, where
Mm-hmm.
Henry Cavill
Mm-hmm.
left like a month before, like in November, and then they came out with the creators from Dark had a new series called 1899. As we were watching it, they canceled it for season
Wow.
2. I said, "Fuck, you're not getting my money anymore." Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Uh,
crazy. But I mean, it's what else are we supposed to expect? Like, it's Netflix, so it's like, when are they gonna break that mold? You know what I mean? Like, it's been, I'm gonna say, like, what, almost
well, they've been
almost 10
canceling
years.
good show like the OA
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
beloved
I
show
remember.
that they canceled, but they didn't
Yeah,
give it time to breathe. Um,
yeah,
there was just a show that got really popular, but it took a while, and it was on a different platform. And it was like, see, this is why you have to let shows continue on, even if it doesn't have it. If the reviews are good and this viewership is good, not great, like if you write good things, the audience will come. But now I forget
yes.
what it was. I was like, oh,
Well, Netflix is kind of like,
I don't know shit about fuck.
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. What
Yeah.
show was that? I don't remember. Anyways,
There's so many, just so
yeah, sure.
many. There's
Just
too
say,
many to
yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't see them breaking the mold soon. It's kind of sad.
Oh.
Makes me sad.
And this is why they're one of the worst streamers now, and I prefer Apple and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Like Apple actually takes some chances, and keeps going. There's a show
Yep.
on Apple TV called Pachinko. Have you ever watched it?
No, but I heard about it.
Yeah, it's a really good show, but you would never think this would be a popular show because it's about a Korean family set in three different time periods,
Mm-hmm.
and it's subtitled. And we all know that some people don't like subtitles,
You
but
might
it's
as well
not
just
like
cut the viewership in
there's
half.
not a ton of action. It's a drama. It's it's about a family, and
Yeah.
they renewed it for season 2, and I was like, what? They actually did that? Because season 1 was really great, but it's like, this is not a show you would think would catch on.
I miss Raised by Wolves.
Yeah, did Amazon cancel that though?
It was in Amazon. I think it was HBO.
Was it HBO?
Yeah, they were on HBO. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Ridley Scott? They just let him go nuts.
Yeah, it was HBO Max. Yeah, it was Ridley Scott.
Yeah, they were like, here's a bunch of money, make whatever the fuck you want to make.
Yeah,
And he was like, okay, I'm gonna go bonkers. Dude, that second season was so good. It was amazing. I love that second season. Both seasons were great, but the second season was
I'm trying
good.
to remember what happened in season 2.
Oh man, she got like her powers back, and then like there was that baby dragon thing that grew to like 800 feet or something. It was like gigantic.
Okay, maybe I never watched season 2.
It like floated in the sky and shit, and she fought it and stuff. It was bonkers.
Hmm.
It was awesome.
I don't remember
There was
if
actually
we watched season 2 or we stopped watching it because it did get canceled. And we're like, it's never
I
gonna
mean,
have
that's
anything.
very
Yeah,
possible.
I don't know. Okay, moving on. DCU roles are up for grabs. Lots of people apparently want in on them. Chris Pratt, who has been working with James Gunn for quite a long time, has reportedly been in talks to fill an undisclosed role in the DC universe. We kind of had this before. We talked about this before.
Yes.
But I guess the rumors come up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Dave Bautista is in a new movie that looks pretty good.
Hmm.
Where he sets up a hit on himself. But he's dropped a lot of weight. Like,
Oh yeah. No, he has. He has a lot.
he doesn't want to have muscles anymore.
Yeah.
Which he can do only because he's pretty good at acting.
Yeah. Agreed.
Which most
He's good.
most,
He's good. He was amazing in Blade Runner. Amazing.
Do we have images? He looks significantly smaller.
Man, he was. I was trying.
Yeah, so that's his. Oh, how do I do this? Full screen it. Yeah, so this is before and after. Like he's noticeably smaller.
Yeah.
Um,
Said he was down to 240. I think he said for weight 240.
yeah. So I don't know. I guess we don't know what role Chris Pratt would play. I just hope it's a role that he's not on screen and like he's a secondary character. He's not a lead.
Do you think they're gonna eye him for Booster Gold?
No, we already hear the rumor that it was Kumail Nanjiani?
Oh right, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. And that was confirmed actually, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think a rumor said that they confirmed it, but I could be wrong.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, sorry. So right. Yeah, who could it be, eh?
James Gordon.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be.
But yes, I would agree with
He's
you.
not going to be
Secondary.
Batman. He's not going to be.
No. Secondary character would be very, very.
Maybe he does a voice.
Voice would be great.
Yeah, maybe he's Etrigan or something. I don't know.
I mean, he's doing voices, so
Yeah.
you know, Super Mario, Garfield, fucking add to the list,
apparently
baby.
That was very bad though. Wasn't it bad?
It was awful.
Oh. Okay, more actors who want to be in the DCU. Vincent D'Onofrio talked about his dream role. If he was cast in the DCU, Vincent D'Onofrio is perhaps best known for playing Kingpin in the MCU. He will be back again in Daredevil Born Again, though rumor has it we'll eventually see him as a villain in a future Spider-Man movie. Talking at Dragon Con, he was asked if he'd want to be somewhere in the DCU. These days, I don't know why. I don't. If you guys are into DC like I am. Obviously, I like Marvel too because that's my job. My comic books when I was a kid were Captain America, Spider-Man, Swamp Thing. I would really like to play Swamp Thing.
Huh.
Yeah, that's like never thought that would come up. I
didn't think so either.
I don't know. He can have it. Like, there's no one in particular that I'd be like, oh, he has to play Swamp Thing to play Alex Holland. Although he might be too old to play Alex Holland. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. If he was 10 years younger, they could swing it.
Yeah, that's a tough call. That one is.
Like, I know he doesn't want to be in just the suit.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever seen the original Swamp Thing movie?
Only clips. I've never watched the whole thing.
Oh,
My brother recently watched the old Captain America movie.
Oh
actually,
yeah,
from
the Red Skull.
Yeah, what was it from? The
1990.
The 90s?
Yeah, it was 1990.
I thought there was one in the 70s.
Oh wait, was there? Why can't I spell today?
That's okay. It's one of those days. Everything's fucked. Everybody sucks. No. Okay.
So there was. Okay, none of that. So there's one in 1944 that was 4 hours and 4 minutes.
What?
Apparently. And then there was the one from 1990.
Okay.
The first Avengers, Thor. Yeah, no,
Huh.
there's only been Captain America. I had no idea about this one. I saw this one as a kid, but I had no idea about this one.
That must be like a small. What?
Superior Captain America battles evil forces from the arch villain the Scarab, who poisons his enemies and steals a secret device capable of destroying buildings by sound vibration. Elmer Clifton and John English. Stars Dick Purcell. Lorna Gray. Why do I know that name?
This is crazy.
I have to see if I can track that down. That might be actually might be fun to watch. 4 hours though. God damn.
It must be like a mini series or something.
Yeah, where they put serial. Yeah, I think it was serials, so it was like, 15 minutes before a movie or something. I guess I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, more people talking from the MCU coming over to DCU.
Yeah. Holy
There's a lack
fuck.
of
Jeez.
actors, I guess, going around.
Yeah. Yeah. Gee, like honestly, like, can we just fucking like give us a break? Like, fuck.
Find some new talent, people. Jesus.
God damn it. Like, casting directors, please. Like, I understand the pull, but like, give me a break. Fuck.
We had heard a noteworthy name was being sought to play veteran Green Lantern Hal Jordan in the upcoming DCU Lantern series. New rumors claim that the studio has set its sights on a former MCU actor for the role. Nexus Point News, who have broken some pretty big DC-related scoops over the past few weeks, Josh Brolin has been offered the part, though the site notes he hasn't actually entered talks and might well decline. Brolin is no stranger to the superhero genre, having played Thanos and Cable. Also technically played a DC character in the much maligned Jonah Hex movie.
Yeah, technically, that's very true.
Casting is also underway for black actor between 27 and 35 to play Jon Stewart, the younger Lantern. Jordan takes under his wing. Emmy Award-winning Lost and Watchmen creator Damon Lindelof is working on the pilot script along with Ozark showrunner Chris Mundy and acclaimed comic book writer Tom King. Production is set to commence quarter 1 2025. I don't know. Like, I love Josh Brolin as an actor, but I don't know. Can we get someone else? Just
Seriously.
give something different.
Literally any. Well, not anybody, but sorry, not anybody, but just yes, please, just something different.
Which leads us to who else could play Hal Jordan if Josh Brolin says no.
Yes.
So the suggestions are Chris Pine and Timothy Oliphant are also the DC studio shortlist.
Yes.
While
Timothy.
McConaughey as a contender, he's not the front runner if Brolin says no. I also heard that Ewan McGregor and Ewan McGregor and Matthew McConaughey might also be in contention. I am on board with Timothy Oliphant. I love Timothy Oliphant. He's all fantastic, as Kevin Smith dubbed him in their movie they were together in. McConaughey, no. Chris Pine,
Nah.
yeah, I don't know. It'd be weird because he's
Oliphant though.
Yeah, and Ewan McGregor would actually be an interesting choice. Like, he's not a huge superstar, even though he's been in Star Wars.
I mean, I would say he's a pretty big star, dude. Like,
is he?
I would say so.
He doesn't, like, what is he besides? Okay, let's look at his list because I'm.
Oh my god, we're gonna do this. Okay, but he was fairly popular. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on that fucking Minecraft trailer. Eh? Holy hell!
What is with Momoa's hair in that trailer?
It's literally like they did not care.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They did not give a fuck, and in the worst way possible. Anyway,
so he hasn't been in a hit movie since, like, as a lead.
yeah.
Since, I don't know. Like, none of these have made $1 billion.
Well, no, but like, I mean, you can even say popular.
Like, Revenge of the Sith was his last huge movie that he's been a lead in. The other ones are, like, good movies, but they're not like box office smash hits or like maybe Jack the Giant Slayer did well. A Million Dices Away in the West. Ugh. He usually does. He doesn't really do action movies anymore, or has since Revenge of the Sith.
Right.
Like Doctor Sleep, no one saw that, but it was a critically acclaimed movie, and it was Flanagan.
Some people
Fargo,
didn't really
he was
like
great
that
in
movie.
TV.
Oh, Fargo is so good.
Like, I think he's in. And apparently A Gentleman in Moscow is really good too. I just haven't got to it yet. I think he's the underrated. I think he's the underdog choice. That would be really good.
Okay. Okay.
But my preference out of all 4 of these would be Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, Oliphant.
Yeah, Justified, Deadwood,
Deadwood, yeah.
even his little time in Mando, like solid,
Yeah, Little Time Mando.
solid
Yeah.
actor with charisma.
What a...
He was even good in as the villain in that Die Hard movie.
what else
Didn't
was
have a
he in
great
that
turn
was-
as Hitman though. That although the script could have failed him there, but
Yes, yeah. Wow, he did a voice in Terminator Zero.
did he? Oh yeah, that's on my. I've been hearing really good things about Terminator Zero. Like, why does Netflix get to like crush animated projects like Cyberpunk and Arcane? Like everyone loves those shows, but they
Yes.
Castlevania. What's another one? They do Witcher animated stuff really well, but
Castlevania
can't figure out the
was
fucking live
amazing.
action.
Even the newest Castlevania
Yeah.
one, oh, it was so good. It was all good, dude.
Yeah. have a
I'm
really
2
good
episodes in
animation
on
department.
Terminator. It's good.
And Blue Eye Samurai, fucking amazing.
I didn't watch it yet. I gotta watch
You
it.
suck.
I just looked over at the wrong side where the camera was. I looked over. I'm like, wait, that's not right.
Yeah. Although it's going to be a while before Blue Eye Samurai season 2, but yeah. Okay, so that's DC News of the Week. Let us know who you think should be the Hal Jordan DC universe, and
Someone new.
also tell us how much you dislike Chris Pratt.
Yeah, please.